There's a relationship researcher by the name of John Gottman. Amazing guy. He has been researching relationships for decades, literally decades. He can watch 5 minutes of interaction between a couple and tell you with over 95% accuracy whether or not they will stay together or whether or not they will break up. And if he thinks they're going to break up, he can tell you with over 80% accuracy in what year. This guy knows his stuff. Now, he used to have his research lab. What he'd do, excuse me, is he had his research lab, he called it his love lab, and he'd invite people in, get them to have a conversation off about something a bit contentious, something that was unresolved in their relationship, and he'd observe them, observe that conversation. He's recording it, he's got it hooked up to heart rate monitors, all of that sort of stuff. Now, at a certain point during his research, of course, following up longitudinally, figuring out who stays together, who breaks up, analysing footage, what he realised is that he knew the predictors of divorce. He knew it. He knew the predictors of divorce, and he started checking. He started going, okay, these guys didn't stay together, go back 20 years earlier and check. And sure enough, those predictors were there every time a coconut. And so he had a thought, and he thought, right, well, if I can then stop these people from doing these things, then they won't break up. Fantastic. And so he set about doing this. He started identifying these at-risk couples. He's going, yep, the predictors are here. I'm going to invite them in. I'm going to get them to stop doing these things. And so he started teaching them how not to do these things. And following up longitudinally, found that it made not one scrap of difference. They broke up anyway. And so he had to really go back to the drawing board and think, well, why? Why did that happen? I mean, these are the predictors of divorce. I'm really sure of that. But stopping that doesn't stop them breaking up. And then he had an idea. And he thought, right, hold on a minute. If these are the things that cause a couple to break up, what is it that causes them to stay together? Okay, what is it that keeps these happy relationships happy and stable for the long term? And so he started grabbing the footage of all of those people, the ones who they're still together after decades, and analysing those. Now, if I could tell you what it was that he found in just one sentence, if I could break it down for you, what it is this. A good, happy, successful relationship is not about the absence of negativity, it's about the presence of positivity. Okay, it's the presence of the positive stuff that keeps relationships together. And he reckons you need a minimum ratio of 5-to-1 positive to negative. That's what really is going to keep a relationship strong. So when you think about your relationship, and you know what, this is not just for couples, this is for any relationship, whether we're talking work, family, friends, we need this minimum ratio of 5-to-1 positive to negative, and that's what's needed. So think about it and think, how can I really put the positive things in? Knowing that these can be really small. This could be making your partner a cup of tea. This could be giving them a hug when they're feeling down, listening to their story and really engaging in it. Whatever it might be, those small things really help a relationship to stay strong.